All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Basically, it's an article, of Mexico's response to the U.S. tariffs. All right, so it says Mexico slaps levies on U.S. pork in response to Trump's steel and aluminum tariffs. It says U.S. pork will be levied with a 20% tariff by Mexico in retaliation to U.S. trade barriers on steel and aluminum. Reuters reports, quoting two industry officials, Mexico has warned the U.S. about upcoming tariffs on pork chops. The country buys more than $1 billion worth of pork legs and shoulders, and 90% of them come from the U.S. It's a 20% tariff on legs and shoulders, fresh and frozen, with bones and without bones, said Heriberto Hernandez, president of Mexico's leading pork producers association, following a meeting on Monday with Economic Minister Guajardo. It says, according to Hernandez, tariffs will not result in a price spike in Mexico since the country has other markets to buy from. All right. And that's the key thing. You see, the U.S., they think that, we're without us, you're screwed. These nations are like, yo, you know what? We'll just work with each other since you're coming out of all of us and you're making a common enemy. All right. We'll just come together, work with each other, and then destroy you. All right. So it says industry officials have told Reuters that Mexico could buy pork from Canada tax-free because of NAFTA or the European Union. Mexico is a huge importer of pork legs and shoulders since they are used in the country's most popular dishes, including tacos and carnitas. In the U.S., customers prefer ribs and bacon, which really that's against the law. You're not supposed to be eating pork, all right? But of course, being in Babal, all right, meaning confusion, people are confused. So of course, you got Israel, and what did they prefer? They prefer ribs and bacon, which that's wicked, man. All right. President Trump has imposed steel tariffs on steel and aluminum from three of America's biggest trading partners. What do you think that's going to do? That's going to affect America. Okay, that's going to affect America's economy, and this economy is going to collapse. All right, and that's going to breed a whole lot of chaos, man. Okay, so it says President Trump has imposed steep tariffs on steel and aluminum from three of America's biggest trading partners, Canada, Mexico, and the EU. The trade tariffs are 25% on imported steel and 10% on imported aluminum. Trump imposed the penalties under a 1962 law that allows a president to increase or reduce tariffs on goods they regard as critical to national security. And so, hey, this is what's going on. Look, here's another article about how really, which I might have to do another video on that. It says how Trump's tariffs are gonna kill thousands of U.S. Jobs. All right. Matter of fact, I just read it. It says U.S. President Trump's trade war is supposed to create more jobs, but a recent study shows the reality may be more bitter for the America First policy. The U.S. recently imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum coming from its allies in the European Union, Mexico, and Canada. The trade penalties, 25% on imported steel and 10% on imported aluminum, took effect on June 1st, a couple of days ago. The tariffs and retaliation would increase U.S. steel employment and non-ferrous metals, primarily aluminum. Employment by 26,364 jobs, but cost a net of 475,136 jobs. All right. Throughout the rest of the economy for a total net loss of 470,000 jobs, said Joseph Francois and Laura M., economists with consulting group the Trade Partnership. It says here Trump's trade views may cost even more U.S. jobs, according to analysis by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. The number of jobs at risk is 2.6 million. It has warned. It says here a growing list of tariffs proposed or imposed by our government, as well as the continued uncertainty over the future of NAFTA, threatens to undermine the economic progress we have made. All right. Chamber CEO Tom Donahoe wrote in a memo. Okay, so hey, this is gonna affect America, and that's what these American people don't know. All right. It says it emerged after Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross announced the tariffs last Thursday. The EU said it would retaliate in the World Trade Organization by levying jeans, bourbon whiskey, Harley Davidson motorcycles, and other traditional American goods. All right, so hey man, this is gonna affect America too, man. Okay, they think that they since they're the ones starting it, that it's, you know what I mean, that they're gonna be good. Nah, all right, it's gonna affect America too. Okay, but Lowell, this was edifying unto the elect. You know, hey, we're still watching these prophecies, man, and they're gonna come, and they're only gonna get more and more in your face. All right, to where it's not gonna be any more speaking of them. It's gonna be you actually being in it. Okay, and for those who not taking heed to this message, to these warnings, well, guess what? You're gonna be in that time having no sense of direction. All right, you're gonna be in a state of panic, and you're gonna end up dead. Okay, so Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect. Call hello Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and Shalom.